He said, which one has the locks? No, just Malachi. All right, y'all. Y'all ready for this branding class? We finna hit it. All right. Move this over. All right, y'all. Hey, Erica. So welcome to today's branding class. Yeah, welcome to today's branding class. Okay, so we are going to be talking about branding. I feel like I'm overusing the word already, but we're gonna be talking about branding. So off rip, I want y'all to understand that branding is the the relationship between you and your representation. So I'm gonna give y'all some quick examples of you and your representation when it comes down to branding. So there's Matt, and then I'm from Mississippi, right? So Matt from Mississippi. So my representation is people from Mississippi. Okay. Then you also have Juice and Style by Matt, right? Juice, which is me. And then guess what? By Style, why? Because I help you to develop your style. Okay. So then there is Matt, CEO coach, right? Listen, I'm Matt, and guess what? I help you to CEO your business. I help you as a small business owner. I help you as a digital marketer. I help you as a speaker to treat your business and run it like you are a CEO. Okay. So I've been teaching this inside of our free group where y'all can follow along. We call it I wanted to call it 1 week. It is 1 week club. Okay. So it's the 1 week club. Okay. So that link is up in my bio unless y'all are seeing this later and we bring it back. So branding is you and your representation. So I want some of y'all to put that in the chat, whether you watching on replay, whether you watching right now. You, when it comes to you, you know yourself, but the number one problem or challenge that people may have with branding is solidifying yourself to you. So how many of y'all been seeing Just Hilarious situation with the Breakfast Club? Now that's a team scenario, but what she's going through is, am I solidified? Is this my position? Is this my job? Because y'all got a replacement that's here. Some of us, we go through that battle with ourselves, right? We go through that battle with ourselves. We go through that battle where we're like, am I who I am? So you have to do the work in the personal development to solidify yourself. And then you understand that you represent a group of people. So I want all of y'all to write in the chat, who do you represent? You should be able to break this down into a sentence. Who do you represent? Okay? Who do you represent? We know that's you, and we know personal development will help you be yourself. But who do you represent? What's up, Jazz? What's up, Jen? Thanks for tapping the screen, Shanae. Shout out to the replay viewers again. But type that in the chat, and if you write notes, you need to write that down. If you feel like you want to go deeper in that and you want to figure more about that out later, you can. Who do you represent? I want everybody to put that in the chat. Who do you represent? This will always be closely to a result or a pain point. Write that down too. Somebody put that in the chat. It will always be close to a result, or it will always be close to a pain point. So I'm Matt, and my content, obviously, when you see my page, Matt from Mississippi, you be like, oh, he makes content about the South. He makes content about being country. He makes content about being from Mississippi. So I'm Matt, and my representation is people from Mississippi. So I can sell them a crooked letter T-shirt. I can sell them ain't nobody like Mississippi folks T-shirt. Why? Because I'm Matt, and I also my brand is to that representation. Juice and style, right? I'm Juice, and I help men and moms who have husbands and young boys who don't have style. I help them develop style. So I can sell them capsules, outfits, affiliate. Hey, wear this shirt, wear these pants. You get what I'm saying? Hey, wear these shoes. Hey, shop here, shop there. Because my representation is a man being able to look stylish. CEO Coach Matt, right? Listen, I'm Matt. and I help you CEO your business. I help you as a small business owner, as a digital marketer, as a creator, as a speaker. I help you to CEO your business, which is essentially being able to make better decisions, being able to have not your hands maybe fully in everything, but you can't have your hands involved, right? So my representation is people who want to become better business owners. My representation is people who want to be thriving business owners. That makes sense? So now I want y'all to put that. If you're writing it down, write it down. But I also want you to put it in the chat. And for my replay viewers, I'm going to read off a couple of representations that they put in here. So JoJo said, I represent those with pelvic pain, inflammation, and hormonal imbalances that choose wellness for healing. I like it, JoJo. Who else knows who they represent? And people like to know the benefit of understanding and having a brand, right? I represent 55-year-olds to let them know you're never too old. I love it, Tracy. Y'all can tell who it beat like because they own it. The rest of y'all, you like, I'm a little lost. And listen, what I was saying right before that was when you don't have a brand, you don't last long because the product may be hot and you may be selling the product. The platform may be hot and the platform may lean to you. But what happens when those things don't favor you? You don't own those things, right? You do not own those things. So if you don't own those things, if you're not hot anymore, guess what's going to happen? Guess what's going to happen? You're going to be lost. You get what I'm saying? Adrian said, I'm lost. Well, you're Adrian, and who do you represent, Adrian? Who do you represent? You're Adrian. Who represents who? Who do you represent? I rep front desk women and empower them to through health and wellness and beauty tips. I love it, Tina. You know, we got one even clearer for yours. Congratulations on your content tour. Thank you, Trish. Yep. We got to go to Houston next. We got to go to Houston next. I had it as a networking event. And they turned it into a content event today. They made me have no choice, matter of fact. I represent men and women and children that suffer from hair loss, from cancer and alopecia. I love how specific that is, Ashley. I'm Terrence Porter. Listen, AKA Mr. IBIM. I believe in me. I show people how to believe in themselves. Come on, Terrence. Let's go. And we're going to turn these into products. So all of y'all who like, how do I get sales? Every single one of these, I'm going to tell y'all how we get sales off of them, okay? We go talk about product development in this whole shindig too, okay? That's fire. It is. I'm loving how y'all hitting this. I'm loving how y'all hitting this. Because having your brand, y'all, helps you to be able to understand, helps really people to be able to understand who you are. And when you have your brand, understand that nobody can take that from you. Hey, Jazz, nobody can take that from you. Not only can nobody take that from you, but you can take that everywhere. When you have a brand, you can take that everywhere. When you have a brand, that's your brand on Instagram, that's your brand on TikTok, that's your brand on YT, that's your brand when you're on stage, that's your brand on NBC, CBS, listen, PBS. You get what I'm saying? Your brand is your brand, okay? Matter of fact, I want y'all to say that. Even on the replay on the chat, on YT, I want y'all to put my brand is my brand. I want you to speak to that. We rolling with hot fire right now. We cooking with cayenne pepper. My brand is my brand. Before I ever show up on social media, I own my brand. But before anybody pay me, I own my brand. Before anybody invite me somewhere, I own my brand. You get what I'm saying? Which once again is me and my representation. I own my brand. I know who I am and I know who I talk to. Now, something that y'all can know is that who you talk to can develop. Who you talk to can develop. So never feel like, oh, I don't know who to choose because I want to talk to everybody. You got to start with somebody because you can't even reach everybody. You can't reach everybody. But if you can reach 100 of whoever the who's who that you're trying to find, if you can reach 100 of them, if you can reach 20 of them, if you can reach 30 of them, if you can reach 40 of them, guess what? Oh, now, yeah. Oh, now, okay. I got 100 people who can connect with me. I got 1,000 people who can connect with me. I got 54,000 people who can connect with me. So your reach is nothing more than people who I want to connect to me. Okay. Your reach is nothing more than who I want to connect to me. I know these people are somewhere in the world. My job is to do, and sometimes we lose this because we started our business. So my job is to reach those people, okay? My job is to reach those people who I represent. There's me, once again, in my representation. My brand is my brand. That's my brand, and me in my representation, okay? Now, to understand me and to understand my representation, and before I can ever get to a product, before I can ever get to a product, I need to understand these people's pains. Somebody type pain point in the chat. Type pain point in the chat. I need to understand what these folk going through. Before I now I may be already selling to them or something like that, but I need to understand who they is. I need to understand who they is. Because guess what? I may not communicate with them if I don't have a pain point. Okay? If I don't have a pain point. Okay, so I'm gonna use me for an example again, and then I'm gonna ask y'all what y'all pain points are. Matt from Mississippi, those people's pain point, listen, those people's pain point, which also can come in the sense of relevancy, is having representation. Okay, so people from Mississippi feel slighted because we may not feel like nobody online is talking about us, or nobody says anything good about us, or nobody makes us feel like we back home. That's what I do. I provide the feeling of feeling like you back in Mississippi. I bring up the good memories about being from Mississippi. I make sure that you understand that, listen, it ain't all bad and to be, guess what? From where? From Mississippi. It ain't all bad to be from no Mississippi. It ain't all bad to be. So the pain point is I help people not feel bad about being from Mississippi. They feel represented. Okay. All right, Juice and Style. What is the pain point for the moms? For the moms who follow me on Juice and Style, I can see them women in the comments. They know they son only wear joggers. How do I know that? They said it. Okay, I made content talking to them. What did they say back to me? This is so good right here. Your people will literally say it back to you. How do I know? Them people literally said it back to me. What did they say? They said, all my son want to wear his jogging pants. So in my content, guess what I did? I made a video about how you could style outfits similar to jogging pants. So I did baggy pants, okay? I did baggy pants. You can wear baggy pants. They kind of give you the same almost look as jogging pants or jogger pants. But what comes out better in that branding, right? It give them the same look, but they can wear it different ways. I showed them how to style that up, how to dress that up. You get what I'm saying? So you got to know, guess what? In branding, here's the pain point. Here's what I would do about it. So I'm talking to them and I'm answering a problem, or I'm entertaining them. I'm essentially giving them what they want. Okay? I'm essentially giving them what they want. This is what you were interested in. This is what you had going on. Here's boom. I'm giving you what you want. Okay? All right. So next, when we come down to that, right, is I did it on accident. I don't even know how to remove it. Listen. Hey, here is my DNA. I don't know why I heard Diva is a female version of a hustler. But all right. So if y'all like, okay, Matt, that hit. Okay, CEO Coach Matt, another example, right? Listen, pain point. The pain point of a business owner who finds me is they lack sales development and marketing. But if I wanted to make that more clear, they're not a CEO yet. They don't feel like they're CEO in their business. So they're short in decision making and they feel script one way or another, right? They feel script. They feel like I'm lacking. I'm short. You get what I'm saying? I'm able to transfer that into that's either in development, sales, or marketing, which content fits into, right? So I'm able to look at my audience and say, hey, you don't know who your target audience is, you need to make a decision. You get what I'm saying? You can say, hey, I don't know who I'm not getting sales. I'm like, okay, well, what you selling? What's the pain point of it? Who you talking to when you trying to get them sales? Right? Okay, boom, I can hit to them like that. And then if it's a development, that's decision making. You know what I'm saying? I'm coach, I feel lost. That means you have no development. So before I get to a product, I know if a customer is my customer because I know if they fit my brand. I know if you lack clarity, if you lack decision making, if you lack your content, if you lack sales, guess what? That's my target audience. That's somebody that I represent. So of course that's my customer. I'm talking good to y'all. I ain't even rapping too hard, but I know I'm talking good. You know what I'm saying? Matt from Mississippi. I know those people are my people. Why? Because they needed representation and I gave them representation. I know I'm juicing style. I know their moms. I know them dudes who like, man, I only wore white tees and jeans. I don't know how to wear slacks. I don't know how to wear pants with color in them. I don't know how to wear stripes or polka dot or leopard print shirts. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to match that up. I show them how to do that. Okay. So if I'm showing them how to do that, guess what? I'm representing them. So I know their pain points. I know if you're for me, so much so to where I know it in a question. I can literally ask you one question, and then I know if you are my target audience or not. I know if you are my representation or not in my brand. I have boosted their confidence and bring normalcy back to having hair in the maintenance of wearing hair replacement or having home treatments for regrowth. Ashley, you is on it. I just got to get you some content because baby girl, let me tell you something. You know who you talking to. You know who you represent. Okay. What about the rest of y'all? Give me who you represent. You can give it to me in a statement, just like Ashley's. You can put it in a question. I prefer the statement over the question, but the question is good too. Who you represent? What is that? What are they pain points? What are they pain points? Or you can just straight list out they pain point. What are they pain point? These people don't have what? Or they don't do this. This is very close to your representation. You just fine tuning it. And then you learn it different ways you can put it in different language. You just learn it different ways you can put it in different language. So what is that? What's your pain point? Come on, class. What's that pain point of your brand? Because if you know, what's up, Wes? If you know the pain point, moms who are not financially stable, you got to dig deeper. That's too much of a gimmick. And hi, Danielle. One thing I don't let y'all do, shout out to all of my people who come from the digital marketing space. I don't let you come over here with the digital marketing gimmick because you're not going that you may be able to make money from a product being hot, but unless you are a super seller, and we would know if you are or not because you'll already be making money, you're not gonna make no money because you're not. It's just you sound like a loan office, a college application, and that it don't work the same. You got to go more specific. I am a master colorist and certified holistic. Oh wait, certified holistic trichologist who help her clients with their hair, health, and wellness, all while being an educator of the colorist scale and maximize the business. And it helps her. I love it. Okay, so now tell me what is the pain point of that. So from a person's perspective who would come to you, what is the problem they have essentially? I represent people that need to learn to manifest like they don't need a vacation from their bear. They lack the ability to see past their current situations, and I help them see beyond that. I love the ending of it. They lack the ability to see their past their current situations, and you help them see beyond that. Yes, that part by itself, Mecca, perfect. Okay, what else y'all got? Sharika said, I'm sticking with what you told me. That's a great answer. I'm still converting men, trying to direct women still. Now, if you got the men, you can help them too. If you got the men, you can help them too. You helping people develop their life from behind the wheel because trucking can't be their only thing. So you helping them, hey, get money from beyond the wheel and get money because you already getting money from behind the wheel. So you helping them get money from beyond the wheel, which is why your content got to be so consistent because she said, so what about the ebook? Yeah, that too. See, this is why you got to be progressive because in my mind, you done did it. So I be on to the next idea. So now we on to how we helping the women, which is helping them stay safe as truckers. But if you got men over there, clearly they see you as a representation too, as just a trucker. Saying because it's for women trucking. Listen, but if you got men over there, we not passing up that money. I'm trying not to get to talking cash stuff too fast. But since we here, if I got people, okay, so perfect example, right? Perfect example. Y'all know I'm a CEO coach. I help you with marketing in a way where you can create content that speaks to your audience, right? I'm like king of making sure it speak to the people they're supposed to speak to, right? So what's been happening to me recently, right? The hair industry, the hairstylists, the hair salons, the salon suites, the salons, the barbershops been finding me in Dallas. So y'all think that because I didn't say I specialize to them, that I'm not finna go do all that work with them? Oh, let's do it. I just had a successful class last week. Content for salon stylists. Why? Because content is content. Marketing is marketing. Y'all get what I'm saying? So even that's what I was saying. Even as you be targeting one group of people, sometimes God would say these set of people know you. Or let's even make him even more practical, because God is practical too. But let's even make it a little more practical the way you understand. Once them people say, hey, we are a group of people who don't have what you provide, go over there. Which is why I tell y'all, everybody has a group of people you can go to. And when you are walking, when you are putting yourself out there, guess what? Sometimes a group of people will ask you to come represent them. If your skill set, if your talents help them, baby, why not? So a lot of time we struggle with the money because we'll struggle too much behind the scenes. Some of us we struggle too much in the front too. You got to look at it like a store. You got the back where the stock is, where we doing the management. You can't struggle back there because sometimes that door opens. So like for Sharika, we have her focusing on women truckers, and we got the product coming for women truckers. We got safety defense for women truckers, but she's finding men truckers. The men truckers are finding her more rather. So guess what? We go also say, hey, y'all need to get this money from behind the wheel. Why? Because she can keep doing the same thing and still get money. When the women know when she talking to them, the truckers know, all truckers, when she just talking to truckers. Because even the women who are truckers, listen, we want to get money from behind it, right? So she can have a ebook. Listen, take her same knowledge that she got from me, put it in her own words, her own term, and explain how truckers can make money from behind the wheel. Put some fire emojis in the chat if you like, okay, I get it now. Listen, she can take them how to make money. Terrence is in here. Terrence, my dog T, can have a product. He can have an ebook. He can have a guide. He can have a journal. Whatever he want it is. Because all them just do similar the same things. Guess what he can do though? If he knows he helped you believe in yourself, my man can have a product that just walks you through the 10 steps to believing in yourself. Y'all, the product is just a tangible thing that you give in your content, which comes from your brand. This is why it's so powerful to know your brand. This is why it's so powerful to have your brand. Because, baby, I can take my brand anywhere. Come on, somebody. I can take my brand anywhere because I know who I am. I know who I represent. And because I know who I am and who I represent, all I'm building, come on, somebody, all I'm building is the layout for what it is for you to do what I do. are for you to be who I am, for you for where are we going? You need a layout for it. Y'all got me? Where you going? Everybody should have a product of 10 steps. Everybody should have a product of 10 steps. Because guess what? If I book all y'all to speak, which I call a bonus income, this ain't even up to 5, but we're going to go through the 5. We'll go through 5 things your brand can do. But let's go with the bonus one first. If I booked you to speak, all you should give me, your first speech should be your story. And even if it is your story, it should be the 10 steps. 10 steps. And if it ain't 10 steps, it's 10 need to knows. If it ain't 10 need to knows, it's 10 whys. Just give me 10. Just give me 10. It can be steps, need to knows, or it can be whys. Okay? Why you should be getting money from behind the wheel, from beyond the wheel as a trucker. Why you should, listen, 10 reasons why you should be believing in yourself. People love lists because we all are trying to accomplish something, okay? We love this, so we all trying to accomplish something. Your product should be named after the thing you want people to accomplish. I'm gonna write that down myself. Your products, the best names of your products, until your brand gets really big, like mine, you can just say Coach by Matt Bundle. You get what I'm saying? But even that's a goal. What is people have a goal to be coached by me. People be like, I want to be coached by him so bad. You get what I'm saying? So people have a goal. Man, y'all been coming and that thing wasn't even moving. She said, pass the plate. I thought y'all wasn't talking on IG. Yep, you can, Lorel. Let's see. Okay, so we back on point over there now. Yeah, but your products should speak to the goal. What is it that folk want to achieve? Shanae does email marketing. You get what I'm saying? Shanae does email marketing. Guess what? Shanae should, guess what? Be helping you make sales from your emails. Shanae should be helping you what? Grow your email list. So she can have a grow your email list product. Make more sales from your email product. Have better subjects from your email product. Side note, Shanae, I did a trick today. I need to give you as an email, and you can send it out as what Coach Matt did to increase his open rate. Because I definitely just increased my open rate. So remind me to send that to you, even if it's in a voice note when we get off, okay? Okay? 10 ways to reduce pain. Yeah. 10 things to eat if you have endometriosis. Remember, and I love, JoJo, how you're coming down. We've been working for months. We've been working for months to get you to that point. You got to speak to the pain points. Okay, y'all? You got to speak to the pain points. You got to speak to the results. You're literally the thing, your brand is the thing that is between, your brand is the thing that is between the pain point and the result. That's what you are. Your brand, if I had to put a word there, is the solution. Your whole brand is the solution between the pain point and the result. Okay? You click the link for the doc and send it. If it's a Word doc, you have to save it and send it as an email. But if it's a Google Doc, you click share, copy link, make sure it's viewable, and send it to me. So the 10 things solve the problem or push the pain point. No, you ain't got to push the pain point. They know the pain point. You're going to use the pain point in your hooks. People know what's wrong. They know the solution they want. They don't know how to get there. So your 10 things is how you suggest them get there. Okay? I feel like I broke that down real good. Your brand is the solution between the pain point and the result. People know I'm here and I want to get there. Everybody's problem is how do I get there? I'm going to prove it to you. Why do you buy a car before you make a lot of money? But even when you make a lot of money, You buy a car to get from here to there. You understand what I'm saying? Before style, before you buy a car for fashion, before you buy a car to impress your other people, why does the everyday average person have a car? To get from A to B. So my problem is I got to go to work. So I know if I don't have a car, I know I got a problem of going to work, right? And I know I want my solution to be that I can get to work with what they call that dependable transportation. You're the car. You sell and you sell cars. So now you can put all of the extra benefits, features, and all that stuff when you niche down. That makes sense. So you can get all the extra stuff. But before you get to all the bedazzle, before you can get to the rims, baby, before you can get to the tent, before you can get to the AC, before you can get to the sunroof, before you can get to the leather seats, before you can get to the 6-disc CD changer, do you sell that I can get to A to B? Because guess what? Everybody who making money selling cars, they making money selling cars because I can get them to A to B. All the rest of it is how much you put into it. The only difference in between a Toyota and a Mercedes-Benz is how much money we put into it. Mercedes-Benz, some of them, got better performance parts. The difference in between an AMG Mercedes and all the other, I got an S-Class. I got a C-Class. I got an AMG. You want to know why you want to know why that bad boy AMG? Why? That baby, yeah, that baby a little fast. You get what I'm saying? That baby a little smoother. You know what I'm saying? It got a little more chrome in all the right places. And I ain't never seen an AMG that didn't have black tint on it. You hear me? You get what I'm saying? It don't be 5%, but it be about 3. You get what I'm saying? How many of y'all put some fire emojis if you like, okay, I get it now. So you gotta understand that before you even come outside, before you even post a video, before you go to a networking event, before you get on stage, you got to understand you and you got to understand who you represent. If you understand you and who you represent, you're nothing but the car for them people to go from A to B, from pain point to result. So once again, I want y'all to put in the chat, where are you taking me? If I come on somebody now, you know, I feel like I done talk, I done slow walked it enough. Now I feel like it's time to walk the dog and paint the back porch. Y'all hear me? I feel like it's time to walk the dog, paint the back porch, and kill the mosquitoes. Okay? Listen, where you taking me? Where you taking me? Because getting online, just talking about the pain point, getting online, just talking about the result, you a gimmick. But where you taking me, child? Where we going? Okay? I don't care if you get followers, if you get money. The reason why you don't last or you don't grow is because where you taking me? Where are you taking me? And then your content, the best content, is even if you say the same thing over and over. All of us who make a lot of money, the 100K months, the 50K months, the 40K months, we are the best at explaining how you go get there. We selling you a car. You get what I'm saying? We selling you a car. Somebody say, Matt, I don't know about that. Listen, we literally do it in a video. The beginning of the video, pain point. Listen, you tired of taking public transportation? The last time you got on that subway, the last time you got on that city bus, the last time you got on that city train, it stank. I mean, thank God for public transportation, but you can't stop by the store. You can't, if you do, you carrying your stuff. You ain't got nowhere to sit your stuff. You can't pick up nobody. You can't stop by nowhere on the way home, and you waiting. Everything take a little longer. Y'all see what is happening? Pain point. Now let me put you in the car and let me transport you. Now listen, wouldn't it be nice if you was able to drive your own car, stop by the store on the way there, Listen, go get breakfast if you want to. Go pick up the kids on the way home. You get what I'm saying? Stop by that man house that you like. Stop by old girl house that you wanted to pick up. She can even come sit in the car with you. You get what I'm saying? AC on, blowing good. You get what I'm saying? Bryson Tiller coming through real smooth out of the speakers. You get what I'm saying? Hand on thigh, other hand on wheel. You understand what I'm saying? All you got to do, bro, is stop by here. You get what I'm saying? Listen, we help you if you got low credit. We help you. Listen, if you got no credit, all you got to do is have a job. Bring your driver's license, bring your pay stub, listen, and bring where your mama stay, because I can't have you ducking me. You get what I'm saying? Come on over and we go put you in one of them thingamajigs I got out here. I got Nissan. I got Toyota. You get what I'm saying? Listen, I got everything that's 2015 and below. I got it for you. And we make sure we got tent. They can't see you. Listen, we even got some of them joints with some of them things on it. You don't want to be riding smooth. You don't want your car confused with Tay-Tay them down the street. Man, that's okay. Listen, it ain't foes, but I got some 20s. Come down here and see me. Result. Y'all see what happened? You see what happened? When you come see me to buy that car? When you come see me, if you didn't have no credit, when you come see me, if you had low credit, when you come see me, if you like, man, shoot, I'm on the bus, but I'm going to work. It's a hook. You're on the bus, but you're going to work. If you got a job, why you ain't got a car? You keep talking about credit this, credit that. You don't need no credit. Pain point. Why? Because people who don't have a car, what's their pain point? Credit. What's their pain point? I'm on the bus. What's their pain point? I can't stop nowhere. What's their pain point? If I stop, get on the bus, get out the bus, I got to wait till the next bus comes. So we speaking to their pain points in the hook. And I know I'm going to give you a result. Okay? What is it, Benji? Okay. Yes, you can watch TV in my room. Because you don't know why you don't be spitting it out. I told you about that, boy. Close that door. You too, Malachi. Yeah, we no longer on the stinky bus. Yeah, and listen, how I induce myself on social media. Show John, who was on the bus. Listen, and here's branding. Here's where your branding can turn. If that hits, I can get a poster board that say from bus to trust or something like that. You get what I'm saying? Or like this will get some copyright infringement, but busting with the boys. You get what I'm saying? Bust down the bus. Listen, bust out. That's what I would do. Bust out. And listen, they had a bus thing because that's what they used to be riding. If I live in a city where them boys used to, where the bus is everybody transportation, bust out. Yeah, what happened? I done bust out. You get what I'm saying? I had to listen. Listen on social media, every testimony. Listen, we got John and he done bust out. Oh, John, he throw the thing across there and he in front of his car. You know what I'm saying? I might get me a local rapper to make me a little track real quick. Bust out them Jones. What? Bust off them bus. What? Bust down Toyota. What? Bust down that Camry. What? We bust down, we bust out. Yeah. Like you got to, and listen, somebody may be like, okay, man, how do you love and able to do this like this? Because no matter what it is, I know representation deserves personality. Representation deserves attitude. Don't nobody want to buy it from you, baby, if your brand sucks. There are things we don't like by branding, which is why people can buy a product. People might buy the Coach by Matt Bonner from somebody else, but the reason why they didn't buy it from you, why? Your brand sucks. Man, don't nobody want to buy it from over there. We can get the same, think about it. We go in the store to get the same products, but we judge the stores. Come on, somebody. The same stuff we was going to get out of Target. Now, we don't go down there no more, not do it. We know we can go, I can go get that from Whole Foods. I can go get that from Costco's. And sometimes, yeah, the products are slightly different. And guess what? Guess what we judging even in between then? The brands. You get what I'm saying? Which is a King Vitamin, a Captain Crunch. What was the difference? Maybe the brand. Was the cereals a little different? Yeah. Well, one of them, matter of fact, you don't like King. For real, for real. So I really give me some King vitamin all day. For real, for real. Because Captain Crunch just felt like it had more sugar. For real, for real. That joint just had more sugar in it. But King Vitamin, nah, man, Captain Crunch got to be. Nah, that just got too much sugar. You can taste the sugar coming out of Captain Crunch. All you taste sometimes when you eating it is sugar. Tricks too. The same thing. It's sugar. Once you start eating and drinking sugar-free stuff, you can taste sugar. Like, but all they be, it be majority sugar. King Vitamin actually tastes good. Take some of that sugar out of that guy. You get what I'm saying? Y'all type Brandon in the chat. If so far, if you like, Coach, this is helping me. This is helping me. Before you post tomorrow, before you go in and do anything, your brand, y'all, you ready. Oh, come on. I felt that in my spirit. Somebody must have been praying for that. I feel like I just spoke to somebody's spirit. You ready. But you got to trust in your brand. Come on. You ready, but you got to trust in your brand. Now, to take it from the top, that's you and who you represent. Now, to represent them people properly, you got to know their pain point. And you got to know what result they want. What you buying is the access to the result. What you got your hand on your chin for, Dave? Pain point result. All you got to remember is what you provide is, you provide the steps. You can always do these in tens. Need to knows. If you don't have your own product, y'all need to go start working on it tonight. Yeah. Well, you must have been getting my emails. I put it in my some of them lists you ain't on though. Some of them segments you ain't need. Steps, need to knows, and whys. That's right. Ultimately, in that, you the bridge. You don't need no product to be on there. I know you on there because I be sending it, but some of them segments you not in. See, I be in my own world over here. Mm-hmm. You are the bridge. Between the pain point and result, you the bridge. Your product, if now you can have products and you can build and you can lean products into this situation. The best of these products, if you do not have this, everybody's brand got a niche. Notice I'm helping y'all because sometimes when I say that, y'all get lost. But everybody's brand got a niche. But in that niche is 10 steps, need to knows, and why. Then you can start making products off the product. But it's going to all make sense. It's going to all make sense as long as you can speak to the pain point, hit them with the result. But the money, y'all, is in the middle. I feel like we're going to talk about sales real deep, real quick. If you got a friend who you want to learn sales, you better share it live to them. Because what I may say may be in 2 sentences. Because I feel like I'm on it with the branding. Okay? I'm on it with the brand. How long have I been in this thing? On me. My affirmations of a real. You on your hype me up. Hype me up. She said, help us. I know, but I said share it to a friend. I said to share it to a friend. Hey, y'all who just coming in. We're talking about branding tonight. And listen, y'all, every night I'm going to do a live. Tomorrow's, well, not every night. So tomorrow's live is going to be at 1:30. If you miss it, it is going to be on my YT. Okay? You should be subscribed over there. If you not, shame on you. You get what I'm saying? My propaganda to that is that's why you broke. You get what I'm saying? Probably not. Maybe so. Okay. So tomorrow is at 2 p.m. If I'm on at 1:30, I won't start teaching till 2. 2 p.m. because we got class. I don't like going live before class. I did this one tonight because we messed up the other live, okay? Earlier in the day. Wednesday is gonna be same time, 2 p.m. Okay. So today we talked about branding. Tomorrow we're talking about today we talked about branding. Tomorrow we're talking about building your audience. Wednesday we're talking about converting. CST. CST. Thank you. CST. Now listen. Now listen. You get twice the information, twice the power, twice the connection to me, twice the resources. If you missed our live earlier, you missed a treat because we was talking about the content weekend. Y'all make sure y'all go watch my content. If you see my live but don't go see my content, go over there and engage. You got to like, you got to comment. You got to like, you got to comment. You got to repost. Okay? You got to like, you got to comment. You got to repost. You got to share the stories because algorithms are funny. You ain't said that you like me. That's why it don't show it to you. Okay? You ain't said that you like me. That's why it don't show it to you. If you don't want to see it, don't worry about all that. But if you like, listen, he always be giving out the best information. You got to make sure you do that. Okay. Just like in a little pause, a little promo in here. We coming back to this, but I'm giving y'all a little time to share with y'all people so I can break down sales to a science. Every day we're gonna talk about sales. I do have a free group. In my free group, which is in IG, I am literally making videos just for that group. It's called 1 week. Yep. It's called 1 week. I'm missing a word off of it. 1 week club. And listen, at the end of the 1 week club on Friday, I'm going to teach y'all how I use my emails, how I use my stories, and how I gain leads. From the 1 week club, I will likely make $5,000 this week. I'm going to teach you how to make your first 1,000. Your first class is on YouTube. This is the first one. So it's being recorded right now. So this same thing we talking about now is being recorded and it's going to be there. So I got a phone here, and I got a camera right here. That's how that be working. So listen, if you like, Matt, I ain't got no money or I ain't spending no money. Either one of the two. I don't judge you for neither one because my shop always open, baby. When you're ready, you're ready. And when you're active, you're active. I got me in there. I just sent it to my mentors. I got them in there. Big like people, y'all ain't got to be in there. You can be in there, quote to, but you ain't got to. Go there. Now, how you get full access to me? One-on-ones, event discounts, where you get a one-on-one, an event discount, my 3 courses that I use to grow and build, because there's a lot of stuff out there, but I don't need everything. And some folks, we've been talking about it earlier, some folks got a course for their ego. Have at it, friend. Yay! Have at it. I just want to get my money. Some of y'all want to be famous. I'm famous already. Trust me, it ain't all that. Does it got its benefits? Yes. But some of y'all just want, some of y'all, not y'all, some of them ain't never been the popular kid at school. And it shows. Because even when some of y'all get money, you act out of character. Getting money ain't enough for you. If getting money enough for you, put money bags in the chat. If you like, listen, the whole thing is, well, y'all know we got a 2-part over here. Number 1 is working my purpose because I done got money without my purpose and that was depressing. But put some money bags in the chat if you like, listen, I got purpose and I'm trying to make sure that purpose make money too. So the money can supply the purpose. Put some money bags in the chat. Because that's why, and listen, so don't be expecting everybody to be over here. Because everybody don't really want their dreams to come to pass. Everybody don't really want to manifest this. Some of y'all, your problem is you hang around them people and it leak off on you. This is why you smell like that. In the spirit, you smell like you smell like broke bastard. Stop hanging around them people who just do a bunch of wishing and dreaming. Or hang around people where they the only person in the group or the only person at the table or the only person with the mentorship that got money. But ain't none of y'all over there got no money. It's real suspicious. It's real suspicious. They don't be over there and they don't be over here. Y'all need to stop trusting people that don't be over here. Y'all got people who will validate me in front of y'all, but in front of me, but won't validate me in front of y'all. You might want to pay attention. You may want to pay attention. And I ain't no end all be all. So when people shout me out, they do it because they love. Because I be telling y'all, you ain't gotta worry about me. You be worried about me, and I worry about you. I get to cussing you out. You hear me? You get the two worry about me. You get the two worry about me, and they ain't worry about you. Get to worry about me getting money, and you ain't getting no money. I get to going off on you. I get to going off on you. I'm out here working. What's wrong with you? I'm out here working my brand. What's wrong with yours? You hear me? Because I don't like sitting at tables where, and listen. I don't like sitting at tables where ain't nothing going on. You get what I'm saying? I don't like that. I don't like that. And that's your problem. I love you, but you hang with a bunch of people who really only like you at the level that you at. I'm just saying. I don't mean to cause no confusion. I don't mean to cause no confusion, but you supposed to be a big dog, but you're a big fish in a small pond. You know what I'm saying? That ain't how to go over here. You get what I'm saying? So the other thing you can do is get that coach by Matt Bundle, because if you get that coach by Matt Bundle, came in, tell me what? Standing at the table for the ball. Get at the table where the head of the table ain't the only person that got money. The head of the table ain't the only person who content high. Some of y'all, that's what you did wrong. You went and copied them folks be telling y'all in their module, you got to copy the right cat. You must copy the wrong cat because it ain't working. Okay. But back to the point. You get what I'm saying? Back to the point. Listen, I even go as far as to say, don't trust people you don't see over here. Because why? Because if this way the getting is good, why? Listen, don't ever trust people. Let me give y'all a hood favor. Woo! It's gonna hurt some people feeling. They go listen. They gonna hurt some people feeling. This a hood. This a hood favor. This is a hood favor. Come on, B Star Major. This is a hood favor. You get what I'm saying? Listen, don't ever sit with people you ain't never seen nobody eating with. Some of y'all ain't gonna go over your head. Don't ever sit with people you ain't never seen nobody eating with. What somebody say, okay, man, I ain't from the hood. What that mean? That mean you gonna go sit over there, but you ain't gonna eat. And you gonna go sit over there, but you ain't gonna eat. Don't ever sit with people you ain't seen nobody eating with. Why? That mean that don't nobody over there eat. If your whole marketing is you eating, but I never see nobody else eating. I've never seen nobody else over there eat. Only ever seen you a millionaire. I'm showing us that you ate, but who else ate? Nobody. Oh, you ain't finna go sit over there. Don't try to call me no hater either. Cause you're right. I hate that. I hate that though nobody eat over there. I hate that you the only one at the table with money. I hate that you the only person page is doing well. So you right. Do not go sit with people you never seen people eating with. I ain't never seen. All right, some of y'all when you leave here and you go scroll tonight, I want you to go look. Cause listen, somebody say make it positive for me, man. Make it clean. All of us work with somebody. That's how we stay successful. That way, if I ain't got the hot hand, B got the hot hand. If B ain't got the hot hand, Credit Bank got the hot hand. If Credit Bank got the hot hand, Ursula got the hot hand. Y'all trying to be superstars that stay hot 24/7. If we doing this in a scenario like a rapper, you only drop one album a year. Even if you drop two, there's no way possible you can control that much of the game. Y'all understand? There's no way you can control that much of the game. So some seasons you got to be on a feature. But if you hang around people that don't ever feature you, but they demand your support and they demand your money, they demand your investment. Do you know that over here you don't even invest? Buying the Coach by Matt Bundle is not a success. I mean, it's not a investment. Me coaching you is not an investment because you don't pay me and I grow. That's not your business. You pay me to get access. And from the things that I put in the access, you grow because you the investment. You pay me so I can invest in you so you can grow and I get my return on investment because I'm investing in you my resources. I'm investing in you my knowledge. I'm investing in you my community. You the thing I need to grow. Some folks just want to be millionaires. I make millionaires. You understand me? We ain't even in the same league. And don't ever compare me. Because them folk can't even tie my shoes. You understand me? You got to get around people that think different. You got to get around people who look at this thing different. I look at this thing as I invest in you. I'm rich in investment. I'm rich in resources. I'm rich in content. You get what I'm saying? I'm so rich. I come on live. I go on YouTube. I give 2-3 hours away of it for free. And my folks still eating. Okay? All right. So you can get in the free group. I know y'all like, boy, we took a trip. We did. You can get in the free group this week if you ain't looking to spend no money or you ain't got no money. You can do it by Friday because by Friday I'm putting all y'all out. Meaning Friday night, Saturday morning, I'm putting y'all out. Everybody, I'm putting your hands. Okay? I'm putting you out. Friday, Saturday morning, you can be in there. I'm in there now. Videos I ain't sent nowhere else, just to them. Exclusively. They got assignments in there and everything. So go get in there. Just stay outside. Don't give a, maybe you know, never mind. I'm coaching somebody. Is it you? You said why? Because hell, they ain't bought nothing, Tracy. If by Friday night, Tracy, if they ain't bought nothing, listen, I'm coaching them for a week, Tracy, for free. So I'm giving them 5 days to find the money. You find the money for everything else. That tour, the trip, to eat them crab legs. You ate 2 pounds of them and you couldn't eat all of them. The funky little crawfish that you be eating every Friday. Listen, you better apply what I'm telling you to apply. Go make that money. You can make the money. You can make the money, pay me in a day. Shoot, that's why I give you the information. I already know you need some money and we got funding. So if you need some funding, holler at me. That's a direct message, okay? But yeah, if you ain't bought by Friday, hell yeah, I'm kicking you out. Ain't no problem. I'm setting you free, as a toxic person would say. It ain't you, it's me. I feel like I should set you free because I want you to flourish. I don't want to hold back. You know, you're so amazing. I don't want to hold back your growth, your strength. Like you belong to somebody. Just may not be me. Cause you belong to somebody else. That really be happening sometimes too. Cause folks be like, I just paid a coach $500. You go over there and get what you need. I just paid a coach $5,000. What they at? Your coach ain't got you working. Your coach don't be in your life. Your coach don't be supporting you. Your coach don't know your name. Dang. You paid $1,200 and the coach don't know your name. And I feel like, ooh, you don't know my name. Wow. She said, I got BPU, how to sell in gym. Let's go, Angel. Yep, sound like the only thing you got left you need is the coach. All right, so I told y'all I was gonna give y'all some major selling tips and gems, right? Okay, so here it is. Major selling tips and gems, and then we go get out of here. Major selling tips and gems. Tracy, I think you're confused because I think you're thinking about the Be Light group. Sit down, Tracy. Everything ain't for you. She said, I need a side. You sit down. You good. Talking to you. I'm talking to the new people. Uh said they need another one. Okay, listen. Say they won't take me to the group. Go message me on Instagram and I'll put you in. Okay, so here's the major selling tips, right? Here's the major selling tips. So I had a conversation today. Somebody shared this today. And she was who I was talking to. We ain't gonna tell y'all who I was talking about, but major selling tip, right? Major selling tip. I finna hit y'all with it. Listen, you have to know, like, let me start it with this. If you still say, I'm trying not to be salesy, that is your number one failure. You are insecure, is what you are. Why? I don't know. About what? I may not be sure. But if the goal is to sell, I need to be selling. When you do not tell people to buy it, you're failing your business. Now, you may need to go into a business where you don't have to tell them to buy it. We have a lot of those businesses inside of one of the courses in the Coach by Matt Bundle gym. A vending machine, you do not have to tell people to buy it. A laundromat, you do not have to tell people to buy it. Airbnb, you do not have to necessarily tell people to buy it. Now, what you don't understand is there's buttons that tell people to buy it because that's what they're already looking for. But if you are the bridge in between a pain point and a result, the thing that's missing is you telling them to buy it. What y'all be doing is you be forecasting on yourself something that's not really there. I heard somebody say the other day, fear and faith is the same thing. Let me break this down to you. Not selling to people is like talking to a person that you're attracted to, who you met as a stranger, and you don't ask for their number. Now, when we watching other people, we can't stand that. How many of y'all don't like the videos where people be like, they be cameraing the people and they be like, find them, sus, he right there. Bro, she right there. I'm not, I shouldn't have to find her. Even if she crossed the street, run. You think she fine? What Sexy Red said, you like my voice? It turn you on. Like, get her. What you mean? Find it. You find her. So as much as that frustrates you, and as much as you know women, if you like these men, because I've heard y'all say these men don't be wanting us because I'm talking to him. Now some of y'all can't flirt, but that's neither here nor that. It's not this live. But some of y'all can't flirt. Some of y'all suck at flirting. And y'all just be like, no, see something. You especially in the era y'all live in now, you like a man, you gotta tell him because y'all went through a whole era of rejecting them boys. You get what I'm saying? And now them boys are a little sensitive. So they don't be knowing what to say. Because they be trying not to get cussed out, told out, or embarrassed. So some of y'all can't flirt. But anyway, to the point. If you want it, you gotta tell it to them. So what I'm saying, salesy does not mean you have to be aggressive. Salesy does not mean you have to be rude. Salesy does not mean you have to be pushy. But you do got to tell me to buy. If you like it and you know it's good for me, tell me that it's good for me. If you like it and you know that I want it, tell me you believe that I want it. You have to encourage the sale. So saying that, I wanted to set that precedent there. Here's something else that I want y'all to understand. Nurturing is not selling. Some of y'all, you over nurture and you lack the sale. Okay? Some of y'all, you over nurture and you lack the sale. Somebody say, what do you mean by that, Coach Matt? When you over nurture and lack the sale, what you do is you're almost like you trying to prove a point that you are more valuable than the competition. But I know some of y'all have noticed this, some of y'all maybe not. But people do not buy based on value. You actually, hey Naomi, aren't all of y'all who are nurturers, you actually aren't expensive enough because you're sensitive. So you likely would be better working with one person at a time. Your mistake in that is that you think that should be cheap. Small should be expensive. And then because you lack confidence in you and yourself, because we talking about branding, but we talking about sales, but from the branding. You think because you sensitive, because you new, you need to have a starter price. I was telling some really important people this last week. There's no such thing as a starter price. I'm not starting at nothing because I just started. Because you go pay somebody who probably ain't even my skin tone more than me because they ask for it. People pay you what you ask for. You understand me? So y'all gotta stop with the starter prices. You gotta stop with over nurturing. You're not my client yet. So my natural nurturing will come out on the live. But what y'all don't understand is I don't talk to y'all who not signed yet. I love y'all. And I know that I need to show you enough love to one day you will sign on. But what does all the Beat Like people got in common? Because everybody like, man, Comac real, Comac the truth, Comac helpful. Yeah, that's natural me. But don't ever get it twisted. I don't go above and beyond for you if you ain't paid me no money. And if anything, that helps you respect me as a coach. Because what you paying for if ain't nothing on the other side of the gate. Come on, somebody. Am I making sense? This thing has to make sense. So some of y'all, when you're at the point that you need to sell that value to them, you try to give it to them and you try to prove it, especially in the digital marketing space. Digital marketing is a bad thing. Can you open for me? Hush, Mel. If digital marketing is one of the worst things for those of y'all who are nurturers, because your problem is you don't package it as a nurturer. So you try to outvalue people. And when you try to outvalue people, every point where you're supposed to have a call to action in that live, every point where you're supposed to have a call to action in that story, every point when you get to you where you're supposed to have a call to action in that video, you don't, and you try to nurture instead. When you don't, when what's crazy is what you don't know is you are drawing vultures. I don't know how I got here. This spiritual. And it's a bunch of more people who need to be in here. You drawing vultures. You drawing people. And no, not all your people, but you drawing people. Because people who are needy and people who are takers and not givers, you know what they do? You know what they do? They will go wherever validation will lead them. They will go wherever hype will lead them. And I see people all the time. This happened to me too. It just don't happen to me lately. I've seen people all the time. I know you got what you got from somebody else, but y'all will go to people's lives who you feel like are bigger, and you will lie with them, and you know they lie. I've seen people get help from other people. I know this person over there helping you, but I know you either went and bought over there. If you ain't bought over there, you went and told your results over there as if that was who helped you, or you went over there and lied. It's real weird energy. That's why people will lie even in courses in communities about how much money they made. You go look at some of them people profiles, it don't even exist. Where you made this money at? It ain't that you didn't make the money, but all money came from people and people came from somewhere. Because money ain't never been free. If it were that free, we would have got it somewhere. So the point is, you got to know, I personally, talking to you, you have to say, I'm staying away from where I'm not valuable. Because what happens is this reflects back to your brand. And what happens is you get disrespected. You don't earn, you can earn certain people's respect, but respect is taken. Listen, respect is taken. Some of y'all are so talented. Your problem is you're a pushover. You don't think it's worth buying from you. Oh, I take it back. You do think it's worth buying from you, but you forget that you're outside. When you're selling, you're outside. So you can't be out there nurturing like that. This is the streets. Social media is the streets. Online is the streets. So you have to get yours. Nurture on the inside. That's like, oh, I'm such a great person. I just want people to see it. I don't care if you see that I'm a great person. I want my people to see it. My people see that I'm a great person. I don't want I don't want love from everybody. Don't touch me. I don't want everybody touching on me. Don't touch me. You understand what I'm saying? I got a shirt inspired by Kendrick Lamar where it said, keep them away from me. I got a shirt that's gonna say the same, but it's gonna say, don't touch me. Don't let them touch me. Because folks will be on your hype train when you hype, and then they touching you, but then nobody pay to touch you. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So you have to understand, if you are a nurturer, stop trying to prove your value. That's not why they bought it. You know you want it to be that way, but you can be the most valuable person in this market. People don't buy from you because it's valuable. People buy because of the pain point and no result. People buy because you can get them a result and you can get them a pain point. People stay because of the value. But everybody don't value you, so you cannot prove your value to people who don't want. That's not what they want. Listen, it ain't about your value. It was about what they can get. So you got to test people. Which one is it about? Because if it's about you, you buy this because it's about you. I will talk to you and help you. I will talk to you and show you that I can help you. I will talk to you and I give you some nudge. But don't ever get it twisted with what I do for you, with who I am. Because what I do for you is your love language, but that ain't mine. What I do for you and your help was you needed a coach that can validate you. You needed a coach that could show you some gems, to give you some gems. You need a coach that could show you the content. You need a coach that can motivate you. You can get all of that for free on the right day. But oh, baby, you can't love me. Don't touch me. It's for the people who coach by me. They get my value. You get my marketing. Make it about them. When you want to make it about you, you got to protect yourself. So y'all who are nurturers, in your selling, one of the biggest things you missing is the understanding that this is transactional. And once again, I don't got to be aggressive. I don't got to be pushy. I don't got to be negative. But understand, we dated, but we don't go together. I don't go with nobody who I ain't coaching, not your coach. But we can speak it into existence because it ain't got to be today. It can be tomorrow. But even in the dating process, you either understand, oh, he valuable. So like Naomi said, she said, I'm coming. Get what? She understands the value. So the transaction got to happen. So in me selling, I don't got to be pushy with Naomi. I got to be patient. Oh, come on, somebody. I don't have to be pushy with Naomi. I got to be patient. And I got to keep being myself. Because the only part that I control in between the day Naomi pay me and the day Naomi pay me and every day that she don't, is if I stay doing my job. So you got to make sure that they understand that, baby, when I went live, I was teaching you, but I showed up for me. I was teaching you, but I showed up for me, baby. I put this on my schedule. And I know I got it. And I know it works. You pay me, baby. You came over here and you got over here. So y'all need to make sure that them people understand you paying to come over here. Because when people think they can push over you, when people think that what you got, what you got is valuable, but you don't respect it, they go disrespect you. Y'all be allowing people to disrespect y'all. Stop letting them people disrespect you like that. Stop letting them people push you around like that. And it start with you. You got to tell yourself first, what I got is worth it, and baby, it can be paid for. You got to wake up in the mirror every day and tell you, I'm worth being paid for. My knowledge is worth being paid for. My wisdom is worth being paid for. My ability to message you whenever I want to message you is worth being paid for. I knew that before you paid for it. Baby, let me tell you something. If don't nobody debate, baby, it's still worth it. It's still gonna be paid for. Ferrari sit on the lot sometime 2-3 years. Ain't nobody drove it, baby. It's still a Ferrari. Lamborghini sit on the lot sometime 2-3 years. Ain't nobody bought it. It's still a Lamborghini. Rolls Royces, Bentley trucks. Do you understand me? You gotta, if you are a nurturer and you know you got value, you gotta go to set your price. You gotta go build. You gotta go hustle. You gotta go learn. You gotta pay your way so people can pay you. Which is why I tell y'all, some of y'all, all you is you too valuable to be in the price bracket that you in. Some of y'all, it ain't working for you because God trying to tell you, you're not a $5 product person. Because you stuck watching everybody else, you think only a few people supposed to pay. Ain't nobody gonna ever pay me $1,000. How I know it? Because how y'all be talking. Folks ain't got that type of money. Who is folks? And who them folks you with? I don't care what they buying out there. I know listen. I knew my 10K was worth it before I said 10K. And when I took it to 10K, hell, somebody paid it. Before it was 10K, it was 5K. A lot of people paid for it. Hell, I moved it to 10K because too many people bought it at 5K. Before it was 5K, it was 2.5 and 3.2. And too many people paid for that. But baby, when I set the price, I told myself, oh, I knew it. I know it then, I know it now. And listen, and it don't tell me that you think it ain't unless you ready to fight. I will beat your ass behind mine. You hear me? That's how much I value myself to where you can't touch me if you don't pay for me, because everybody pays. And get what, baby? After you pay for me, all these beat like people in here can tell you, I coach you, I nurture you. Man, I'm so I think about you when you think about your business when you ain't thinking. I just pop up on people I'm coaching sometimes. Folk be thinking they hiding. I just pop up in their DM sometimes. Whole idea. Me and thought. Me and thought. Literally me and thought. Hey, what you go to? And you know what you should do? Move that product like that right there. And right. Y'all be like, you just see me sometimes just come through your likes. If you look before it turned into an hour, you know I've been watching your page because the likes will be minutes apart. You want to know why? I watched that video 15 times. I ain't worried about everybody else. I've seen you. And if I think you one of mine, I go watch you too. Because I know ain't nobody had your back like how I got your back. I know you ain't never been giving it. I know you ain't never been giving it like how I give it. Because I can tell. Then like I can tell every person who got a small business or who a digital marketer, I can tell every one of them who don't have a community. I can tell. It shows. You don't know why? Why? Because it's like going to school and not having siblings. We can tell. Why? You always by yourself. So wherever you don't have a hot hand, I already know things gonna get rough for you. It get dark for you because you never got nobody to pass the baton to. Some of y'all ain't never had nobody pay you your worth. Let me prove this to you. Quick story. Y'all know I talk about Ursula a lot, right? Here on the content. First boot camp we did. No class we did. It was before we did the boot camp. I told her I gathered the tickets. Oh, I told her I wanted to do it. And she was like, okay, boom, 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 boom. And I said, okay, I'm gonna give you 50%. And she was like, dang, that's nice. I'm like, no, you working with me. She was like, but you're gonna get more of the sales than me. So I'm gonna give you 50%. Then I paid her the 50%. When we went and did the next thing, the boot camp, I was already having it with her. And one day I sent her, I was supposed to send her like, I was supposed to send her like maybe like $800. And I sent her 1,200. She was like, you sent too much. I said, I did. And she was like, yeah. She was like, the half of on the check, it said you supposed to send me 800, you sent me 12. I said, keep it. She was like, nah, it's a mistake. I said, I said, no, I said, you are worth paying more than what you think you're worth. I'm gonna say that again so some of y'all can understand this. Because she cried. And it reminded me, it was one of my first moments. I knew to do this, but it was my first moment in a long time having to hit somebody in front of me. I said, you are worth paying more than what you think you're worth. So you think you're only worth your just do work, when what God been trying to tell y'all is you worthy of the overflow. That's why Jesus told us, I came that you may have life and that more abundantly, exceedingly abundantly above all of what we can ask or think. You not really even walking in the power of God until you can give people more than what they worth, more than what they think they worth, because that's his spirit. You right out of his spirit. That's why one of the secrets to me is you may be tripping on the price, but everybody in Beat Life will tell you the dude go give you more than what you paid for. You be tripping like, how does he even manage to give this? Because everybody else who said they even tried to give half of what he gave, they say they burnt out. He be talking about he at home sleep. It's hundreds of us. Hundreds. You want to know why? Because I didn't advertise it. I didn't wake up one day and advertise this. God built this. Now watch my man of God be able to do this and not lose his family. Now watch CEOs be able to do this and work us and not lose their families, not lose their minds, not lose their health. Now watch my directors. And then I went and practiced it. The same way like how y'all are, listen, you're better than everything and anybody else next to you when you walking in who you supposed to be. Some of y'all, you're not 100% in who you supposed to be, and you ain't got the people with you who supposed to validate that. Who supposed to validate that? You need team you. You keep showing up by yourself, and you wondering why you not in the overflow. Even if you think you getting a lot, if you by yourself, you could have got more. One can chase 1,000, but two can put 10,000 to a flight. The first thing God said about us was it ain't good for man to be alone. And then y'all wait till we get successful, and y'all be here and you be like, oh, I see you by yourself. Even now I'm not by myself. You never see me live in my communities out there. And before this, you never saw me live without one of the other coaches who I was bringing up. And once again, I just sent some, because what I told y'all in the beginning, you can't go around people. You can't go sit with people you never seen folks eat with. Y'all mess with a lot of people. Y'all will find me and go invest over there because of the result they sold you. Okay, make sure you go over there and get it. Because don't be coming back over here when you talking about you ain't got no money. Because guess what? Guess what I see that as? Disrespect. You better go watch these lives. You better apply everything I say. Go get you some money, come back and pay me. Why? You're not finna disrespect me. You're not finna disrespect me. And you're not gonna disrespect my clients. So nobody over here eat for free. Because everybody over here eat more than what they paid for. Everybody over here can take something back to their family. Baby, even if it ain't happened today, I've been here 4 years, I ain't failed one client yet. Even if when I didn't do my best. I had clients I barely liked. Hell, I made rich. I had people I barely made rich. I don't know what you think. I don't know what you think the problem with you is. And hell, I don't like you. Like everything you got going on. I had clients I told, listen, I told them they couldn't come back. So when our next meeting, ain't now, young blood, me and you do not work well together. You know what I'm saying? Which let you know I ain't in it for the money. I get paid, but I ain't in it for the money, child. Why? Because no, if this thing with the moment I know it ain't working, I go